Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 3 snack foods that Brian sent us from South Africa. Brian went to on a visit to Cape Town, South Africa, and he thought of us. So thank you to Brian. Brought these all the way back home to his home in the UK. So these are Flings, Willards Flings, and then we have knickknacks.
And I have Simba brand roars with Mrs H.S. balls chutney flavor.
Okay, so Flings.
What a name.
Willards Flings says original flavor maize snack. They are baked not fried. I think it says no additional colors. So Brian, I have a cheat sheet here. He said.
Or a cheapo, or a cup.
I would stake my life on this next statement. Almost every South African child has eaten Flings. So, if you're a South African child and you're watching this video, have you had Flings? Perfect for teething toddlers and such a unique taste, I can't begin to describe it, so I will leave it to you, he said. Thank you. It looks like a white Cheeto or a cheese puff.
It collapses faster than a cheese puff.
Oh, wow.
It's much softer. We've had something that has almost that exact flavor and texture before. It turns to a paste almost like that.
Wow.
And it's mostly this corn flavor.
What is it?
I think it's just corn.
No, I'm saying, what have we had?
I don't know. There's something else. The Mike sells makes those little corn puffs, the popcorn-like looking things. Kind of remind me of that flavor, except they have some more salt and stuff going on. But
you know what though? You say salt, but I do get salt.
A little bit, but the Mike sells are just much stronger.
Right.
Because they're made to be like popcorn chips for, you know.
Those have a really nice natural corn flavor.
Yeah, and they're very light, so I could see toddlers eating that.
Yes, absolutely. This would be perfect for them.
For finger food.
Yes, because you could give that to a little kid and it's so soft.
Yeah, like I said, it turns to paste almost immediately.
Yeah, so I would still give a toddler one at a time, but yeah, there's no hard edges or anything like that. And it's amazing how it truly just collapses, but it's just a natural corn flavor. It's really nice. Okay, so knickknacks, original cheese flavored maize snack. Brian said the knickknacks. He said he said they look identical to Cheetos. He said I think knickknacks are similar to Takis, at least from the shape. Taste-wise, I'm not sure. I think he meant Cheetos.
Cheetos.
I think he meant Cheetos. Okay.
Because aren't Takis more like a hot fry? I can't remember. I haven't had.
The ones we've had, they don't taste like a Cheeto.
No, definitely not Cheeto flavor. Don't like the flavor necessarily. The texture is a little, I don't know, almost like a stale Cheeto.
I think they're harder than a Cheeto.
Yeah, and they turn into like the stale kind of dry. Yeah, those I don't like.
You know what? I really don't care for them either. And I know you saw me grab 3 of them because I'm just trying to be like, do I really not like them?
No, I don't like them.
No, I really don't like them.
The texture is okay. The flavor, I don't like that cheese flavor either.
No, the cheese tastes very, very artificial. Like, okay.
Like a really cheap off-brand Kraft macaroni and cheese powder.
It's so. This is why we're married. This is why we're married. I was just going to tell you, it tastes like you took the packet of Kraft macaroni and cheese, the cheese that you add to the noodles, and you put that on there because it's that fake, intense cheese flavor.
Yeah, but Kraft powder tastes better than that.
The difference.
This is the cheap version.
Well, I think the difference with Kraft, I'm talking about just the raw cheese, the raw powder, because what makes Kraft macaroni and cheese, what dumbs it down, I guess you would say, diminishes the flavor, that's a better way, is you're adding butter and you're adding milk. I'm talking about just the cheese powder flavor without adding anything else.
It's very simple.
I think that's yeah, it's just fake. Okay. Simba roars with Mrs H.S. Ball's chutney flavor. Mrs H.S. Ball's original chutney flavored potato chips.
And it has a bottle on the side of the chutney.
Okay. And
so it must be a seasoning down there. It's got peaches on that.
Huh.
On the front. And these are potato chips.
Let's see. Simba is a big brand and they have lots of flavors. But I thought I'd let you experience the chutney flavor. Mrs. Ball's chutney is quite a well-known South African chutney brand.
I wonder if that's just like Heinz ketchup or something like that. You know, it's just well-known.
Right.
Condiment. These are...
Or like HP sauce.
Yeah. These are very, very fine rippled potato chips.
Yeah, they are. Kind of like a ruffle.
With tiny ridges. I like the texture and I like the flavor though.
I do too.
It's sweeter than I was expecting.
Gonna get a full-size chip.
See, you had chutney, we had chutney on a bus trip in the UK. And it was kind of sweet.
Had never had it in my life. Until I had it on a sandwich.
On a bus.
Hey, it's a memory. I love it.
Those are not bad. It does have a sweet, like, tang to it.
It does. And I think the flavor of it is, it's there, but it's subtle enough that it keeps you wanting to go back for more.
Yeah. It's more of a mouth, like I said, it's kind of that sweet tang, like that sharp sweetness. It's more of a feeling than a flavor. Yeah,
it seems like it has a little vinegar.
Yeah.
But it's not like salt and vinegar, but it seems like that sauce does have some vinegar in it.
And they got a picture of, like I said, peaches on the front. I didn't get any peach.
No,
that might have been where the sweetness came from.
Yeah, I don't get anything like that. But it's just a, yeah, that's an overall, if you like a salt and vinegar chip, I think it's kind of like a vinegar, but it kind of would remind you of a little bit of a barbecue flavor, but it's kind of all that combined.
Yeah, it's not quite as sharp as vinegar, but it's...
Right, yeah, but I think they might put that in the ingredient list.
I agree. Honestly, out of the three, that would be the one I would buy, is the chips.
You know, I really like those flings. I do.
I did too, but they really didn't have a lot of flavor, though. The flavor is pretty mild.
It is. Yeah, because if I'm buying I'm not buying the knickknacks again, okay?
No, I don't
I'm not buying, the fake cheese. I'm not buying those. I think for regular, like if I'm out at the store, I think I would buy the Simba as well, just because they do have a lot of flavor. But I do like the flings. I do think the flings are good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I had a toddler, I would buy the flings for the, for the toddler. I can understand that. So thank you very, very much to Brian. I can't wait to hear comments on this one. If anyone has had any of these, and Brian, you can let us know which is your favorite one, which is your go-to. Because if you say the knickknacks, I'm going to be very surprised. If you've had the knickknacks, my question would be, have you had a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese?
Or have you had Cheetos?
Yeah, Cheetos. Yeah, exactly. So I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.